Richard, a game you probably think you should have got something out of when you think about that third quarter.
Aye, possibly. I mean, we were very flat in the first half and went in 3 points down. And we needed a big start to the second half, and thankfully we did it. And the boys realised, that they were in the game, and we just couldn't. I think we might have got it. We got it back to a point, and we just couldn't. They're so well organised at the back, so difficult to break down, and just couldn't get any closer. And they just nabbed off a couple of points to get a wee bit of a comfort space for them, and they just couldn't claw it back.
You began to run at them and get frees, and you were getting a bit of a joy. You were getting inside.
There was no change of tactics or anything, and that's something we tried to work on, and it worked a couple of times in the first half, and the boys just better support runners, I suppose, and it worked a wee bit better for us. And on a night like that, tight game, winning a few frees that you can bring over. Paul Ferris is very good in the frees. That makes a big difference. So we nearly got them, but not quite.
Missing Gary was he scored. I think it's an average of 1 a game he's got this year. So
yeah, when you're taking one out of your forwards, it's a big loss. And maybe a couple of frees there in the first half would have been probably bankers for Gary. But to be fair, Gary, he's been out for a month and it doesn't look like he'll be back anytime soon. So we've been preparing to play without him. And the lads, I thought it's very difficult for Eugene and Paul and Simon in there, but I thought they did well, to try and show for the ball. To be playing the full forward line when there's lots of men back can be difficult, but they showed up well, and sometimes you just have to live off scraps, pick up the few frees whenever they come, and just try and stay in the game.
A strange game in the groups when there's a chance you could meet when it really matters.
That's what you get with Ryan Robinson. Essentially after the games, everybody's still in the championship, so. I suppose.
How did you approach this game from that point of view?
You got to win every game. I suppose the most important thing for us was, regardless of the result, that we could see that there was a performance there, which I think there was in the second half. I suppose the question for us going forward is, can we play like that for a full 60 plus minutes? I'd say Desert Martin are the team to beat. They're the reigning champions. The Derry Miners that have come in have really given them a lift. And they're well organised, difficult to beat. So they're the marker. And we're happy that we were within a kick of a ball. And we've a wee bit of time to work on things in training. And I say if we come across them again in later in the championship, hopefully it'll be another tight game.
Thanks very much for your time.
Thanks, Mal.